Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a short wave here on crude oil. Let me get my stop in place here. Get my first target in place at 48, right there. And my second target's actually right where it should be. Perfect. So the reason I like this trade, you'll notice that this wave pattern is actually setting up slightly late. We're not coming into the nice little cross here that we'd love to see right through here to get into a short trade. We're actually coming in slightly after the fact, but there's a couple compensating factors for this one. First off, we blew straight through the downside here when it comes to the overall BMT down here. We just blew right through it, not a problem there. On top of that, we actually continued a little bit further and broke through this area of support between 102.65 and 102.40, I believe it's 49, 48, something like that. We blew right through the bottom of that right down here. So that gives us a really big area, or an idea that not only are we pretty bearish in this move, we actually had enough bearishness to break through right through that support area without much hesitation and just basically torch right through it, then come back up for a possibility to sell. So even though we're a little bit late, there's a few compensating factors to really like this trade. Now, our stop is up here at 102.69. We're in short here at 102.60. So our stop is really only about 10 ticks, 9 ticks even. Not that big of a stop. And the nice thing about that is our first target down here at 102.48, that should be about 12. Yep, 12 ticks for that first target. Second target down here at 102.30 for 30 ticks. Nice little drop down there. So taking a little bit of heat on this one, not surprising considering, again, it is late in the move. A little bit of fluctuation there is to be slightly expected, but I am expecting this move to drop down a little bit further to fill at least that first target. Maybe we get bounced out there, that's fine, but still really looking for a bigger move down. So overall, nice looking wave pattern. This is a 6, 7, 8 pattern, so a little bit later in the wave pattern, but again, nice little compensating factors here to really like this pattern. It does look like it's going to take a little bit of time, so we'll be back in a little while, and we'll see how the trade turns out.
Target filled.
All right, just got that first target filled there. Perfect. So now we can move our stop down right to break even here, and we'll see if this move has what it takes to continue to the downside. Now, this first target here ensures that we locked in 12 ticks at 3, so we've got 36 ticks already in the bank. Now we're just looking to see if we can get a little bit of a move further down. So let me just get rid of some of these drawing objects here to make it easier to see. So now we're just looking again for a little bit of a further drop down. Our next target is here at 102.30, taking another contract off, and that'll be the last one at 102.30. So we've got 36 locked in already. If it can make it down to that 102.30, we'll lock in another 30, so we'll be sitting on 66 ticks on the trade. Nice little short trade coming into the 10 o'clock hour here. So we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see if this has what it takes to keep going. All right, coming into our final target here, came one tick away, 102.31, targets at 102.30. I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive on my stop just because of that. I don't want to see this turn back around on us, so my stop is now at 102.40. Just in case it does reverse, I don't want to give any of that move back. So that way, at least we're guaranteed 20 ticks on that move. If it does push down like it just did, perfect, then we get that extra little 10 there. So really good trade overall. The market today on crude oil has been just kind of crazy. We've been all over the place. Had a huge rise higher, then a huge drop lower, then a big move back up, and now we're coming right back down again. So very whippy overall. Still though, great trade. Got in short here, 102.60. First target off at 12 ticks, took 3 contracts off there for 36 total ticks on that first one. Moved the stop to break even, almost got stopped out right here, came 1 tick away from our stop, and then dropped down to fill that final target for another 30 ticks. So overall, 66 ticks on the trade, $660. And overall, just good example of sometimes compensating factors will get you into a pretty solid trade. So that's going to be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. And don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one.